Hello everyone, this is Dan, the Stealth Fisher. Today I'm fishing here at Fort A.P. Hill in Bowling Green, Virginia. The base is gracious enough to allow people a permit and to come and fish the many lakes and ponds that they have here, which is pretty awesome. Right now it's time for the PinkFishing Tip of the day. This is a simple one, but something we should all remember and do all the time. When you go out fishing, a lot of times you're in a very relaxed mood. Grab your rods, run out to your boat, your kayak, or whatever. You're sitting there and you're just sitting back and relax, throwing whatever you have. One of the things you should always think of is to tie and retie your knots, and also check your leader material or your line for nicks and abrasions, which can make you break off that big bass that you're hoping to grab. Because the last thing we all want is to have that big fish, the big one of a lifetime, just break off. A lot of times people say, "Oh, my line broke." Well, it's not the line. Sometimes it's your knot, the tie that you have, or a small abrasion. So what I like to do is always check my knots and tie and retie again. One of the simplest knots that I've always used is a Palomar knot. Very simple, but yet very strong. Very easy to tie. Basically, you just double over the line, put it through the eyelet of your hook. Just kind of make an easy overhand knot, I guess you would call it, through the loop, over your lure. And then make sure it cleared the hook, and as like you always do, you always wet your line, give it a nice pull out, but don't put the hook through your finger because that could be a problem. Tie it nice and tight, cinch it down, and that's one of the strongest knots in fishing. That's stripers and black drum with that knot, with 30-pound mono, and never had one break. I always cut it off, and I always save my tag handle, throw it in the water, throw it in the back, and I take it home and make sure I discard it in the right place. Last week's tip was I had a bobber stopper. I slid it up now and I slide it back to wherever I want for that traveling. But tie and retie your knots, very important, because you don't want to let that big one get away. So wish me luck. Have a good day.